Yeah, trying to command I didn't care for much. We'll watch this actually. It's kind of cool. You watch this. This is your automaton. That's your like narrator as well. This of course is us. Oh, that's not me. That's Primorphin. I like the Hyla. I really do. I really like the Hyla. It's a good like more weapon focus, whereas your I got one planned for my dark character as well, which would be better for intellect, since I want to get side freak. I think they are kind of wolfish. No problem, gonna work. Like, sword. I got a little upgrade for a Mooma phone call. This is what's interesting. All those stuff are lighting up in here. I like this game. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of been a little easy as far as the puzzles I thought. They're a little easy.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands.
I got so many games
Question
right
is,
now
for
I'm
how
trying
long?
to play.
End is coming to the new world.
These are the
tribes
PS Plus
stand
games.
divided,
This
in need of someone
I
strong
needed
enough to
something
unite them,
to
or
tie me
bring
over
them all
into.
down. This is a story with an unusual beginning.
And I haven't beat
so,
either of these. I mean, I beat Mass Effect 1, and it would be 2 or 3. But that game, I realized I was using the wrong class on that. I like the Infiltrator.
Welcome to Biomutant.
So let's do a new game. Psy-Freak. This is how you this next part of is how you spatialize. This is the Psy-Freak.
Encode your DNA.
These are cool too. These are actually not too bad for the. It's between them and them for the Psy. I think that's what I would use for a Psy. Even though he looks too damn nice. This guy looks like he'd be a mean mother. Okay.
Define your genetic structure.
I could do the intellect later. So I'm going to do this. Don't want it down to a 10. Is it 18? I can't tell. I think I want it about in there. Alright in there. I don't want to go below 20 or on that stuff.
Choose a genetic resilience.
I kind of like again having these like about like in there.
Choose your first style.
I like that. I kind of like that too. I don't know if I like the white so much, but I kind of like that.
Pick your main color.
I kind of like what that is.
Choose your detail color.
That kind of looks cool.
Pick a class. Command Deadeye.
The Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who shows a life outside law and society values.
Command
See, I like that too. The only problem about this guy, he's got good dodge. And he can start off with dual well, but that is not necessarily... These guys are good, but I like this. Let me go back. I'm gonna like this. That's much I thought it was. Let's go kind of... I kind of want to go back one more. Let me do this all the way up. Maybe that. Does that look silvery? This is smoky.
Choose your detail color.
I kind of maybe it would be better. Hold up.
Pick your main color.
Maybe this would be better than the black.
Choose your detail color.
I think this would be more like that. Yeah.
Pick a class.
Deadeye.
Deadeye chosen. Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living.
So my understanding, I may be wrong, this sounds like this like Earth, but we ruined it and the animals mutated into this.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A
How are you doing, Outlaw?
The primal energy that flows.
You seem like you're a little down today. You're not very talkative. LOL. I am here to make you laugh.
Actually, I'm not down. I'm feeling great. Cold.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner
This I
voice,
remember
an
the
echo
Mass
of balance
Effect.
and consequence of your actions as you
As it
move
was
forward.
part of... Hope you can hear me. Hold up, let me test this. It's also, I know my family's sleeping, so I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. Hello? Hold up. Hello? Maybe adjust this a little bit. Maybe that's better. You got it, I'm bright.
Seems more like you're being lightheaded if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
Nope.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I
know
was
I
hoping
recognize
we'd be
this
all about
voice.
natural
Him
selection,
who is,
survival
I
of
know
the
that voice
strongest,
there.
and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
From some other games.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light,
THQ Nordic
darkness
made
will
this, so
disappear.
from what I understand, I'm familiar with them.
That's a lot better, brother. That's my Geo. That sounds like him now. The Outlaw Hulk. LOL.
So somewhat light. Truthfully, the best is in between, but on this game, I'll showcase this real fast. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, maybe we can't look at this stuff yet. Okay.
Right is
The
always
aura
right.
is important. It allows you to choose your powers. You'll also be choosing what tribes to bond with. The type of game you'll probably play more
Stories
than
of
once.
death from the
See
bodies
both
left
sides of
behind.
it.
A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on
I didn't
others.
care for a commander. I like the rifle, but I think the knife was a little bit better, to be fair. It wasn't the best.
Do you
carry.
remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on
But yeah, I made a
Hyla
crucial
and got
mistake
lost
on
in
that
your
when I was
own.
playing
Meanwhile,
yesterday. That
the predator
thing
only
accidentally
grew
must have
stronger.
destroyed. I should have kept because that was good armor. to lose it like that was bad.
Just so.
I guess they're way better. Bam. We know the butts of prompts. Duh. This guy don't look much. I think that's supposed to be a wolf, but if you look at the name, Lupo Lupo, it's another wolf-like creature. I can't tell what it is though. Yeah, I like this, the Deadeye. I like the Cypher too. I didn't mind the Saboteur too much, but it wasn't. It's like I didn't realize when you selected what your attributes there, it changed your characteristics a little bit. So I was watching guys for a little bit.
This time it was
I
best
know
to
that guy though. I
run
never
and
does
live
the
to fight
side
another
stuff.
day.
On this game,
Let us hope
your
you're
side
ready for
stuff
it
is
when it
important.
comes.
A lot of people don't know this, but it is because it's on here. So you find better gear for free, so you want to kind of do it. So now if I do this, you'll see this aura. Just see somewhat light. Oh! So the child is different. That's good to know. Should do play both for both.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
These guys don't have anything on them. Later on they will. This is an interesting game. It's basically, I think it's, I want to say Japanese inspired maybe, because they are a Ronin, so. The only thing I don't like, I wish these you could choose on this. I guess you can't. Don't listen to that. I don't think that works. Especially I don't. Yeah, I didn't see that. It says press up. I don't think that's how you do it. And if you press these buttons like this, always make sure you you'll see your weapon on your back or in your hand. So keep that. This is good to get. These are med health patch kill. That is on up. I don't know what's. I'm gonna check it. It's a toilet. I never came in here. Oh, that's a muzzle. That's good to get. That's a crafting item. See, I didn't come in here before. I never thought to come this way before. So see, it helps to explore. Well, I would have thought there was a snake on stuff.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
No, he don't. Some good characters I have. He used this already, but I ain't got much choice. Sweet. Oh, give me some of that sweet ass meat. This changes too. You know, I'm kind of glad I got a muzzle already. I don't. This, by the way, be careful with stuff like this. I think you can drown them. The soil, obviously, is what it is. I think I could hold off.
You can make something from that.
You say that, I don't think I got crafting yet, sir. Yeah, so it's a thing. Crafting is a thing. I just don't think I got that ability yet, do I? No, because I don't know. You don't learn it until later. So you see me doing this, I'm checking. Like, I hadn't done that before, and I realized you may get stuff. So if it does really wear out, we'll go have this one thing up ahead, the iron wall. What's the iron wall? The iron wall is a guy, you gotta break his shield. Break his shield, was basically what's telling me they were melee. Okay, we'll level up. I'll go grab my stuff, obviously. Is this door? No, I can't go out that door. You go, these guys always go have someone on them. Someone will learn the bigger guys. So we're leveling up. I already said I'm going to go probably intellect in the beginning.
Smart
because
enough.
I need to boost that up a little bit. So I'm doing a lot of close combat, two-handed slash. I don't know if I like this weapon, but you always usually want to go. I like that better than I like the ranged one. Do I have any? I don't think this is where I get this stuff. Just fix my Wung Fu. I'm not sure how more I remember to spend it. Yes, perk this and days. Also, eventually you'll get someone else here. which is mutations, which we'll get here and here today. This is really a big tutorial area. I'm sorry, we will go
an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Just give me the claw, the crow. They call it crowbar, all this thing. First played this morning. Obviously those are. So the quick reloading guaranteed. Keep that in mind. It's. I just don't want that stuff to blow up accidentally. I'm out here, right? Keep an eye out now.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Gotta mash the button.
Whoa!
But right here, you could actually drown, so be
It's
careful.
time to find a way
Don't
out of
go
this
off
place.
one
No,
over there.
really, I mean it.
Okay. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. So I hit a little bit, but not too bad. But if you get down in this, you could actually drown it. So be careful. You can't swim. I don't know if he knows it yet. Somehow I don't know it. You're taught as a kid, but you don't know about that just yet per se. So I kind of want to use my close combat here.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they
More for
shed
more.
under distress.
Menu.
Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Wicked Wolf.
That'll come in handy.
See what I went biohazard? Yeah, I could do that, but I think I got a mutation I could do. I like Moth Mouth a little more than I like that one. It says if I do Moth Mouth. Okay, and then go back. I can also do upgrade. Now earlier I did some of these lower, so now I think I'll go do anti-cold next. So that's now up to a low 4. Sometimes your armor will help you on this too, I think, or something, because I was getting better at stuff earlier. I don't think that's anything.
A ladder would be better.
Damn it. There you go.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending
It's a pretty good game for a freebie.
Was it too late? It is only from the
There's
fright
3 of
of
them,
the
but the other
single
one was
arc
like
they left
PvP
behind
type
that we
game.
know other arcs traveled
not
through
for
the
me,
sky
right?
and beyond. It seems those that
Those
came before
battle
us
royale
never
guys.
lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
so this is gonna be your first puzzle thing. Again, these are pretty basic from what I've seen. I don't care what difficulty you put up from what I've seen. So obviously, you gotta rotate, move L1, R1. So the first one I move like that. This one you gotta move like that, and then this
Just
one
a few moves
twice.
left. Make them count.
Bam. And they're all pretty much like that. If you don't get it right, you'll get shocked. You could try again.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago. But it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
So that's your first puzzle. You're soon going to be introduced to your second one. I don't do a lot of sprinting.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Is it? I don't think so. Bam. So this one, if you're looking at it, it's a T-bar. Just look at the connections. They got the tops and stuff on those. Basically to help you out. Figuring out colors should match. Oh, that's the first one. There's a fight here. You can launch it up in the air by press. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had these parries too well.
You better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
No backup arrives. Jeez, make them some more important than the actual. I want to talk to these guys first.
You always find good use for things like that.
Yeah, sweet Ashby. Eventually I'll get crafting. That's because I got a muzzle. Maybe I already can change out like your blade and stuff. I think I like the
he wants to thank you
dual
for taking
wield
his side
that,
against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date, He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then.
He's changed a lot.
Everything changed.
This is who I think it
There
is.
have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Mooma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, Lupus was just wolf.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Mooma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
I don't remember what else was going on when this. I remember when this. I seen this at E3 or something that year, and I was curious. I remember when it came out, Game Tech was around when Game Tech played. I was like in the look at this. I think I forgot the name of it or something. It was what happened. I'm glad though.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
It doesn't take much memory either, so what's good about it. So this is what I'm gonna get at. Let's see this guy. There's one character in TV history reminds me. That guy reminds me of the younger version of. And I think you'll recognize it too. As you see, there's Kaya movie too. What is the name? From Greece, Travolta, but it reminds me of the Fonz. This guy. Someone said Elvis. I don't think Elvis. The look looks like Fonzie. Jacket, shirt, pants.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders... You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. For Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
So let's think I'll go over, sir. I don't know why he did, but it's like it's pretty easy. Where's that? Start over here. And basically come over here and you just hit your melee button.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
I know what Pensai is. We'll go shaman.
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it.
And this is our
You
day.
need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono were sensitive beings, an embodiment of Ki, the primal energy.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I did pretty good with this. It kind of reminds me, right now, just kind of more. Kind of reminds me
You
of
handle that
somewhat
like
of
you've
Monster
never done
Hunter.
anything else. He's impressed.
But also, the guy I mentioned, Kung Fu Panda, I kind of think that too in some
One day,
ways.
he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world.
There was another one too. I remember seeing that. It looked interesting. I just don't know what that one was called.
But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
He started off like it was like an evolution type one. He started off like a monkey-like creature and evolved or something. Merge the Nana with the tree. Okay, that's just pretty simple. Love the way they run. Looks so cool when they run. What time is it? Gotta keep an eye on that. Damn, what the hell have you been doing to this phone?
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
827. What the hell have you been doing to this phone, man?
From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for
That's
all
for
of us,
him, by the way, we're
everyone.
talking about this, not for us.
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Sally, yes. That's Lupin's family. Or maybe they didn't. They let him go. And maybe the rest of
But
us
no
too, the rest
memory is
pissed him off.
alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Believe it or not, it doesn't matter what you say here, it's the same dialogue. I did both yesterday, so that's how I know. It don't really matter.
The genetic
I did
evolution
one-
that occurred
one
after the
time,
apocalypse,
no.
the Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land, set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive.
This is why I was worried about the other guy.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs
To
help
face
defeating
these
the
guys.
Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
I forget it was that one.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down
Think
under
of
the surface at
this
the end of the
one.
Northwest Route.
Not that one, but one of these two.
Nocco has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
I think it was this one.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of date says
Of course,
his
that
friends are
was
gearing
with
up to
dark.
stop
It might
the
change
World
a
Eaters.
lot.
There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Now, one of them teaches you to swim, but
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the
to
tribe
swim, you
and the
got to be
situation
careful.
of
That
the
is
world
why
eaters.
you will want your energy, by the way, your intellect to be out there as well, because key energy is swimming as well. Rarity's abnormal means it's not worth anything. So, okay. So we're at 161 on that. The key. Now, if I look at this now, this more shy. Don't tell me what it is. So I don't think we got anything here. No. At some point you'll get these too. Hoping. But you know some of these are based around with dark light. You just see. So before I leave, I want to check your room on there. Buddy, I guess. I want to say nothing. I've had to do that before.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
That's the quickest way out. It's not the best way out. I think it's the way we came from, though. Yes, it is. Okay. That's double checking. Yeah, it don't matter if you hold down run or sprint. They're not there. Check around on this way.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
I got some tomorrow this time since, so I gotta get it due. Like I said, schedule my doctor and found appointment the same day and I forgot about it. Sprint, which we already know. I guess I better do it.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
She's like, I don't need no signpost. These are actually fast travel.
Let's see.
I haven't yet to use one, but I could see why you might need to. So, I'm just marked this down the road here. That's the road. Don't know which one that is. Don't really tell us.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Like Tetra. 3 heads. That's the way to the dark. That's the way to the light. They're the tribes, which will be telling us about. David Shaw Parker. That's
look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Yeah, this poor guy didn't. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna check around real fast. I didn't do this before. Maybe that was a mistake.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Okay, back. Oh, laggy.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues,
This will be how
even
you
if the
keep
Tree of
doing
Life
your
survives the
dark
attack.
and light, by the way.
He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Oh, damn, my cord got...
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
Yeah.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Well, you kind of are rude there, like, for a light person, you should be more sensitive. Side point unlocked, cool.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Now we are learning about the tribes.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
How you
These are
doing,
two.
buddy? Everything all
The
right,
Myriad's
lol.
conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a
Making
cleansing
sure
is
my
necessary
outlaw
to
online
restore the
brother is
world,
okay.
and want to let the
I
World
gotta
Eaters
hear that
bring
laugh
down
at
the
least a
Tree of
few
Life.
times a day. What
But
are we
siding
starting out
Jagni
with
isn't
today?
necessarily a bad
Red
thing.
Dead.
Red
Fate
Dead.
will find a way.
Okay.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least
Yeah,
one
your
of them a
choices
visit
up to
and
this
play your
point. I
part.
don't know if he shows, like, a balance. What would happen here?
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath
Like,
the
if
Tree of
first
Life
time he
if you
shows
lose
dark,
track of what
then
you need
light
to
on
do.
the second one. So we're more light-based quest tracking. So I want this side, because this is the light. But now if you look at the tribes, there's Myriad, there's Lotus, there's Anani, Netra, and then there's Pikachu here. Needs a little dark evil, or dark type. Maximum dark, maximum light. Interesting. That's start off when this is not this dark. So kind of interesting. That's the yeah. I see there's side quests. We don't got one of those shit, but we could. This tells you stuff like that. So I got it said I had a mutation for psi powers. Blaze, I like Blaze.
Joke of the day. How do you kill a bunch of Ethiopians? Very easy, just throw a piece of bread over a cliff, lol.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh, you said something I couldn't before. Oh yeah. So this
Fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
well, being I'm headed toward the Myriad, I will take the tunnel. Even though it sounds like these guys are going to be trickier to convince, I would think, because of their I'm curious. Oh shit! Don't get that. See how my key just started dropping there? That's what I remember the swimming.
A face-off.
Damn it, I meant to do the other one. I really did. I meant to do my blink and I did that one. Dang it, hold on. Why do you guys look different when I'm with you guys? Because it's interesting, you looked different yesterday when I was with the other group.
This
Now,
area
we
was
move
beautiful
through. Look at
before
these
the tribe
warps,
war
by the
began.
way.
Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Why you may find something along here like this. They may have stuff in these. That's why I do that. I learned this was like this. A light bulb. A light frickin' bulb. What am I gonna do with a light bulb? Rib sure lousy. It might be actually better than what you got, believe it or not. See, it's actually better. Gives me a better it gives me better critical chance even. It's better. Yeah, I learned to do this on each branch. But I'm good. Yes. What's this one? Every hair pit. Wait, no, I think I'm going back to where I just came from. Gotta be careful here, huh? So I don't make a mistake. This might be the same. Oh yeah, this would be. That's the same path. I gotta go toward the red. That's the one I picked. Yeah, I'm almost there.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Oh, just because I head over there, how do I know? They're trying to whack me.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Okay, kill him. God.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days.
Oh, great, this one's a motor mouth. Thought the other ones looked better, cooler, but...
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
That's the wrong last time.
The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
I got a smart moment.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Mooma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Wang Fu, that's right.
Your Mooma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
I'll join. See. It does shape your
He was hoping you'd
the way
join
you're
them.
working.
You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
What's on an outpost's fortress?
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
Why don't we go for Bricktown again?
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Yeah, but you can't. If this was like dark, you don't
He
stay
remembers
on the
your
path.
kind and unselfish soul,
It's kinda
and
weird.
can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Okay, so it sounds like, yeah, we'll go for Bricktown, because it's very similar to the path we took to get here. I gotta pause real fast. I gotta make a phone call. I'll be right back.
Thank you for calling Anderson Walk-In Medical Clinic. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. If this is an emergency or you require immediate medical attention, please hang up and dial 911. Your call is very important to us, and we will be with you shortly.
don't think they're open yet. Call back in a little bit. Talk to you again?
You have things to do, places to go to. Says you're welcome back.
Thank you. You're welcome back to you. Oh, you come out of here.
The tree's going to bleed death from its roots if you keep taking her for granted.
Take a pain one time. I sense over here to the right.
Understands completely.
You notice there's this. Oh, I got a muzzle and a stock. I bet that's for the gun. Cool. Because I will be learning to craft here soon, so we go that way. What's this way? Ooh. That's a good help out. Yeah, no, I'm being big. You gotta respect me for what I am, man. Whoa, that looks dark. Water. I have deep fear of water. Yeah, this is the benders. I got a hat. Time no money, so no me no good or what counts as money in this. I like that. See, one gives me better for key energy, one gives me for key regen, so I don't. I like that to like the deluxe of this one, I guess. This is better armor. It looks cooler too. Probably find something better though, eventually. But if it's like, if I go for Bricktown or no. Some pants. Some cool pants. Not those crappy ones I had. I think I gotta run to the bathroom. Let's try to make my phone call. Very good. Almost drowned. Almost drowned. Help me.
Says it sure is dark out here.
It sure is.
Understands
Frickin' civilians. Morons. I'm supposed to go that way.
Says they heard good things.
Okay. Coffee. Oh, that looks like it's better even still. To what I got on. I should go change the color. This is the way. I gotta pause. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Then I'm gonna try to make a call again. I'll be right back. Hey guys, man, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm going to stop this.